orgasm a day could keep the doctor away. Anyway, you guys, thanks for joining Therapy Talk with Tammy and Pauline. This is Tammy. In the show Idol, we see a whole lot of what not to do within a sexual relationship. There are a lot of red flags within the relationship between Jocelyn and Tedros. A lot of imbalance of power, mind control, manipulation. She's being mentally and physically abused. He hurts her, but then convinces her that it is for her own good. He lifts her up only to tear her down later. Sounds like an exhausting relationship that I would want to have nothing to do with. But here she is, she's in this relationship. He gaslights her, and I talked about that in a former episode. And he is starting to isolate her from her loved ones and friends. In the last episode, Tedros started to actually torture somebody. And I am deathly afraid, well, probably not deathly afraid, but I am afraid of where this show is going. I said it once, I say it again, it's getting more and more difficult to watch. But this video is not going to be about doom and gloom of a relationship. Nope, I personally needed a different angle, and I feel like you did too. It's been a rough few weeks watching these, hasn't it? I agree, it has. But it's no secret that Jocelyn is a sexual being. There's no shame in regarding of that at all. The birds do it, the bees do it, Adam and Eve did it, and it's natural, right? So we're going to talk about sex, but in a different way. For those tuned into my former videos with topics like fetish, BDSM, kink, masturbation, and sex, I now bring you orgasms. It's no secret that our girl Jocelyn spends a lot of time and portion of the show having orgasms. She's either taking care of herself or she's having her partner Tedros take care of things. But in this episode, we see a new character. Her ex shows up, and he is now bringing her a big dose of oxytocin. Number one, orgasms can increase circulation. If you're a pop star like Jocelyn and spend a lot of time sitting behind the keyboard or a mix board or sit at a computer behind your desk or behind the wheel of a vehicle, you probably sit a little bit too much. I am guilty of that being a therapist. Constantly sitting can lead to muscle imbalances and decreased pelvic floor circulation. Here's why orgasms can help. They can increase circulation down there, delivering nutrients and hormones where the body needs them. If you can't get an orgasm, no worries. You can still stand up, stretch, do the hula hoop, dance, belly dance, yoga. You know, get the idea. Just move around. Orgasms can lower pain. In episode 2, we see Jocelyn in pain after several attempts to try to work through a music video, and we see her bloody toes as she pushes past the pain. She dances even though she's in tons of pain. Perhaps having an orgasm would have helped her. Oxytocin and other endorphins can take away the pain. Researchers have found that regular sex can help relieve miserable headaches and aches and pains. This is great news. Orgasms can improve your immunity and helps against sicknesses. Regular sex regulates your immune system. When you have orgasm, it cuts down on colds and flu. One meta-analysis of more than 300 studies over 30 years found that chronic stress can wreck your immune system. The feel-good hormones that is in an orgasm releases and becomes perfect way to dial down that stress and boost your immune system. So maybe during COVID, we could have had a little less of this and this and a little bit of something, something. So I hear that orgasms can slow down the aging process. There's a hormone called DHEA, which improves muscle strength, bone density, reduces body fat, and increases sexual satisfaction and overall well-being. To some, it increases blood flow down there. Here's the bad news, however. The anti-aging hormone that you have in your body declines in your 20s. But good news is every time you get that special feeling, that helps increase your DHEA levels. Fun fact, you can get DHEA at the local pharmacy or superstore. I do a lot of couples work in my office, and if a man is thinking his testosterone is a little too low, I recommend checking out their hormones and they go to their doc. More oftentimes than not, the doctor recommends using a little DHEA to help improve some of those symptoms. It helps your body get maybe in the feeling a little bit more. So if you're having that issue, check it out with your doctor and see what your doc says. Orgasms can help you sleep better. If you find yourself or your partner easily falling asleep right after sex, thank you, orgasm. Anyway, oxytocin reduces 5 cortisol levels, relaxing your brain so you can sleep better. Orgasms also release the hormone melatonin, and melatonin is often used to help you sleep. Orgasms may help you live longer. For realsies, you guys. No kidding. One study among middle-aged men found about 50% had lower death rates among those who had a higher frequency of orgasms versus those who had a lower amount of orgasms. When you have orgasms, you look better, you feel better, you stay healthier, your stress hormones are down. It just makes sense, right? I mean, do we need any more reasons why this is good for you? Orgasms also increase your self-esteem. Achieving an orgasm can improve self-esteem and confidence, leading to a more positive outlook on life. I mean, being a counselor and all the classes that I've taken about mental health and health, that was one chapter that was not shared with me, but I'm sharing that with you today. So spread the word. The next one is increased intimacy and connection. No brainer, right? Orgasms can promote feelings of intimacy and connection between partners, leading to a stronger, healthier, happier relationship. And the last one I'm going to share with you today is, this is the moment you've been waiting for, right? Drum roll, please. Orgasms reduce depression and anxiety. That's a big one, folks. And that's the reason why I'm here today, is to share that with you. It decreases it in so many ways. So have you ever felt anxious after sex? Probably not. All because of that fun oxytocin hormone. Fun fact, researchers find oxytocin can also reduce social anxiety as well as a wealth of other mental health issues. So to sum it up, let's wrap this up right here now. Sex boosts serotonin, which helps improve your mood and fight off anxiety, depression, all sorts of health issues. You can become a healthier person if you just have more orgasms. It will increase your overall well-being. Basically what I'm saying, an orgasm a day could keep the doctor away. Anyway, you guys, thanks for joining Therapy Talk with Tammy and Pauline. This is Tammy. We're 2 licensed mental health therapists, and come back later as we're going to dissect more into the idol and bring you mental health content in and around it. All right, you guys, go out there and have some orgasms.